Most of life is habitual. You do the same thing you did yesterday, the day before, and every day for the last month. Habits, good or bad, make you who you are. The key is controlling them. If you know how to change your habits, then even the smallest effort can create big changes. There are many different techniques you can use to re-engineer different aspects of your life that you are not happy with. Specifically, let's talk about improving nutritional behaviors and sustaining consistent exercise. Two major components that, when put on autopilot, can drastically improve your lifestyle. Improving your lifestyle and creating new healthy habits takes time. Sometimes someone decides to make a change in their life and does it at the snap of their fingers, while others take a slower approach. This depends upon your personality as well as how badly you want to make the change. It's said that it takes a minimum of 21 days to create a habit. Again, it depends upon the individual and their desire to create a habit. Either way, it's not overnight. It takes consistent effort. One tip would be to focus on only 1 or 2 changes for a few weeks. Stay consistent with those until they become conditioned to become new healthy habits. The point of a habit is to make it so it doesn't require thought. Variety may be the spice of life, but it doesn't create habits. If you're going to commit to going to the gym, go every day for the first 30 days. Going a couple times a week will make it harder to form a habit. Activity that you do once every few days are trickier to control and lock in as habits. Also, stay consistent with the time in which you do something. When exercising, try doing it all the same time for the first few weeks. When certain cues like time of day, place, and circumstances are the same, in each case, it's easier to stick and actually become a habit. Using triggers may come in handy when establishing these new behaviors. A trigger is a short ritual you perform before a particular habit. For example, if you want to wake up earlier so you can exercise before going to work, this might mean jumping out of bed as soon as you hear the sound of the alarm. If you want to quit drinking sweetened beverages, try snapping your fingers every time you feel the urge to go for that drink. Be sure you replace lost needs. This is known as bait and switch. If you're giving up something in your habit, make sure you are replacing the needs that you've lost. If you open up your computer and start removing hardware, well, what would happen? Chances are your computer wouldn't work. Likewise, you can't just pull out habits without replacing them and the need that they fulfill. If watching television provides you with a way to relax, then try taking up meditation or yoga as a way to replace that need. Also, don't expect all your attempts to change habits to be successful immediately. Try your best, but expect a few bumps along the way. Remember, you're looking for progress, not perfection. If you start thinking negative thoughts, use the word "but" to interrupt in. For example, I'm not good at this, but if I work at it, I know I'll get better. Write down your new healthier behaviors. Don't leave commitments in your brain. Write them on paper. This does 2 things. First, it creates clarity in defining what your changes actually mean to you. And second, keeps you committed since it's easy to dismiss a thought, but hard to dismiss a promise printed in front of you. This is where both journaling and having written goals comes into play. It's also important to associate with role models, spending more time with people who model the habits you want to mirror. The truth is, you become who you spend time around. This goes along with the saying, well, if you can't change your friends, well, then change your friends. Now, I'm not saying that you need to ditch all your friends who choose a less healthier lifestyle. I'm just saying make sure you're aware of your surroundings and what actually influences you. Knowing the benefits of your new behaviors is critical, so you want to familiarize yourself with them. Make notice of the changes of your energy levels as you start providing your body with the nutrients it requires. Notice how your clothes start to feel looser when you start just a short time of improving certain behaviors and breaking old habits. And don't worry about all the things you should have as habits. Instead, steer your habits towards your goals and the things that motivate you. Look, weak guilt and empty resolutions aren't enough. You need to do this for you. Lastly, get leverage. Do something like give a buddy $100 with the condition to return it to you only when you've completed a few weeks of your new healthy habits without fail. Make a public commitment to everyone you know that you're going to stick with it. Offer yourself a reward if you make it a month. This may provide you with the push that you actually need. It goes along with one of my favorite sayings, it takes what it takes. Breaking bad habits and creating new healthy ones is not always easy, and you shouldn't expect it to be. But I can tell you this, it's definitely worth it.